Just want to take a little time and talk about the single that I released yesterday. Just getting back from a little funeral and all that. So, the plot. Great-grandmother left us some land. Let's just say through death, it got inherited by the wrong set of family members. And these idiots sold waterfront property on Johns Island for about 80 bands. Now, this happened about 5-6 years ago, and the people who supposedly bought it, I'm not even getting into details how they got it, because there was some foul play about that too, but how they got it, they ain't never did nothing with it. So we just kind of assume, they might be kind of gridlocked, like, they probably can't pass the perk or something going on. So just fast forward to a couple months ago. Just imagine waking up and seeing some realty signs in your yard. Of course, I cut up. Between that day that they posted it for sale, I ran off a good 12, 13 people. I'm talking about raising all type of hell. Almost had a couple of them in tears. And it got back to the people selling it that I was doing this. So, they came and approached me and all of that, knocked on the door. And at the point, I was going to run their ass off too. But I said, my granny always said when you got your hand in the lion mouth, you got to kind of ease your way out. So I invited them in and I talked about it, and we concluded that they would try to work with me to buy the land back. Now, keep in mind, these jackasses sold waterfront property for 80 bands. So when it's getting down to the get down, well, how much y'all want for it? They want $250,000. Of course, that's a little steep just to be like, here, take it. So I'm like, okay, give me a few. Let me see what I could work on. Trying to work with family to raise the money, and it just didn't fall through. So the frustration of not really having 250 right now, just to bam, take that, and seeing these people come back there and perk tests, and the banker did the appraisal. I'm mad, I'm frustrated, and talk to some family or whatever, and they're just like, you just gotta make your moves and boss up and do what you gonna do. The land might have unsold, but me and my brother talk, we just gonna have to find a way to buy it back from whoever get it or whatever. Our great-grandmother left us this, and we seem like the only ones who really give a damn about it. So rags to riches is not really saying, oh, I used to sleep on the floor, I ain't had nothing and all of that. Rags to riches just represent transformation from one state, wherever you at, to the next state to where you need to be. And for me, these people talking 250, I ain't hurting, but at the same time, from where I'm at now, to just be able to splash and get that, and it's gonna be more than that now, because if these people come and build or do whatever, I'm gonna have to buy the whole house and everything. So I went to the studio that day frustrated with the appraisal woman coming out there, and I'm mad all over again. I'm trying to make peace with it, but then every time you pull up and somebody in your little section or whatever like that, it just reignites that. So I went to the studio, I left, and I got every intention to cook up, and that's just how I do sometimes. I won't know what the title or nothing's gonna be about until the beat is kind of halfway, the stencil is there and the words are coming. But my uncle was in there with me, and he wasn't even paying attention to me or whatever, but I just heard him say rags to riches. And when I heard him say rags to riches, that's when rags to riches, fine women from, that's when it came to me. So just know that it's not literally me saying I went from rags to riches, but in a way it is, because from where I'm at to where I need to be, it's a rags to riches transformational type story. So wherever you at in life, whether you're well off or you're still on your way, it's rags to riches. Do what you got to do to get from one state to the next. And that's all the song is representing. I want to shout out everybody who's sent me love and responded and checked it out. All too often we like to say we don't support one another, and I fall victim to that too, but I'm going to say something different. I'm going to switch the narrative. I love my people. I love my island people. Y'all give me feedback to keep me going. I got plenty more where that's coming from. I just didn't know. I don't want it to fall on deaf ears. So I appreciate all the support, all your love. And I know I'm not the only one going through this. Not at all. Like I said, wherever you at in your life, rags to riches. It's a season of transformation. The phoenix has arisen, because I said so. So boss up, level up, make the transformation. The time is now. The floodgates are open.